What's the most controversial act that you can think of right now? It's like Lady Gaga.
Were these records hard to obtain where you live?
No, they weren't. They weren't.
Okay.
Some of the vinyl was, but I started getting into tape trading at a very young age through like Metal Maniacs. Was
tape trading. And
tape
it did
trading,
school
yeah.
too, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and like some of the, I started playing in a band with a thrash metal band with guys that are a lot older than me, and they had a lot of stuff that they turned me on to, and then I kind of just went from there and just started, buying up every metal magazine. Cause I didn't at that point. It's cool now, but I mean, I hated Hit Parader, I hated Metal Edge, I didn't like Rip, I didn't like any of that shit. I was only into stuff that was only about extreme metal, because that's all I was into at that time. If there's anything that was remotely, sissy or anything like that, I hated all of it. I didn't get into any of it. And that's the thing, like I can see your next question almost coming, about the Murderdolls. And we're not a hair metal band, we're just more of a dirty, sleazy, scummy rock band, especially with our new record. A lot of people will see, like, we're not the band that we used to be. This record's more of a revenge for us, There's a lot more metal influence, it's a lot more heavier, the topics are a lot darker, and they're actually very personal for Wednesday, which he can elaborate on. But the thing is, I do records like these when I get completely bored with the oversaturation of music that's been coming out within the last, 2 years. Like, you cannot tell one band from another. I mean, you have your signature bands, and no one's been pushing any buttons anymore. When we went out,
you think of because of a lack of creativity or production wise?
Yeah. I mean, everyone just wants to noodle faster than everyone else, play double bass faster than everyone else, and labels are just signing up every band under the sun. And
they're faceless bands.
Pretty much,
faceless.
and like I'm not the type of guy that likes to piss on anyone's bands or anything like that. But over the last couple of years, hasn't been really anything that's come out that I've been like, okay, even if people completely hate this band, we did our job. If you love the band, then great. The fact is, I always do stuff that people actually don't understand. And a lot of people still to this day can't figure out what Slipknot is. And that's a lot of thing with the Murderdolls. They're like, when we came out, and when me and Wednesday, bonded and all this, people didn't understand what we were doing, and I was totally thrived off that. But at the time, we were coming out, and it was just like, let's just go and have fun, and it was campy because I've been doing so much stuff with Slipknot over the last 10 years.
Did you need something that was a little bit aside of it? Or what was your initial plan together?
Our initial plan was just to make a great rock record, with some, tongue-in-cheek topics and all that, and go out and just, have fun and shake things up.
And we did.
And we did. And we rocked, and it got really big. And I remember our last show that we did, not our last show that we did, but the last show we did in the UK at Brixton Academy. That place just went ape shit, and we started headlining the Forum. It was getting really big. So it took a while for people to catch on because it was an initial shock. But people already kind of got the idea of what the Murderdolls are right now. But with this new record, no one's going to expect what they're about to hear. This is the first Murderdolls record. This is the first time.
We were the death knell for new metal in the UK.
Yeah,
we pretty much killed it.
Yeah.
But for you, is it maybe you describe maybe on one side the music scene today, especially in metal, which bores you, but also maybe a little bit of you can serve the same function as you had, maybe to awake young kids, maybe that. What is for you most important?
It's like, well, let me elaborate more on what Joey's saying about it's not it's just not bored with everything. It's just it pisses you off. It's like, my question is like, you've got all these bands these days. It's like, where's the new Iggy Pop? Where's the new Motley Crue? Where's the new Alice Cooper? Where's the rock stars?
But do you think that's still possible today, and with all the?
Yeah, this is possible. It's dying, and that's why it's so important for a band like us, because we grew up on that kind of thing. We looked up to the weirdos and the things like that. And it's like right now what's the most controversial act that you can think of right now? It's like Lady Gaga, but she's great.
Yeah.
She's great, but that's it. That's rock and roll right now. It's like it's like the world needs a band like us because we're doing things different. We're not following anything or any certain trend that's going on right now. We're a combination of everything. This record is it's from like Slayer to just sleaze rock. It's all over the place.